Alrighty. This week in Destiny, November 16, 2023. This is what we got, right? Greetings, Guardians. This week in Destiny, we are 7 days closer to the season of the Wish. I'm pretty excited for it, not gonna lie. So if you're wishing for even more details, you come to the right place. The team has some news to share regarding the lost sectors and ritual activities. And what is it? And don't you worry, we still share even more next week. Let's get on to it. All right, guys. Topics for this week: we got the teaser trailer for Season of the Wish. What is it called? Season Pass Exotic Preview, Exotic Recap, Lost Sector Updates, Veterans Day Update, Iron Banner Last Call, Dungeon Release Date. Okay, and new Prime Gaming Rewards. All right, Season of the Wish. We're also close with Season of the Wish. While we're struggling to contain our excitement, we don't want to spoil anything, but just showing a familiar face, dreamlike, plays couldn't hurt, right? Okay. Um, let's look at the trailer real
All
quick.
wishes come at a cost.
Okay, interesting. Quite interesting, you may say. Alrighty, this was a big one. I was pretty excited to see this. The Dragon's Breath. I'm pretty excited for this. From the Flames emerges a classic. The Dragon's Breath exotic launcher returns with Season of the Wish seasonal rewards track. This exotic has been re-imaged, and so Mayhem round around it. Okay. So again, if a lot of you didn't play D1, this is basically what it was. The Dragon's Breath, when you shot it, it basically just, it was like a, what is it called? Uh, what is it called? It's a rocket and it just exploded and threw fire everywhere, fuel everywhere, fire everywhere. So it was more of an AOE type of weapon they would use. So I really like this rocket. I don't know what was about it. I used to think this was like a melting point. It wasn't, of course, but I really enjoyed using this thing. All right, let's take a look at what makes the exotic a hot item. Okay, burn the world. The fuel counter passively increases the longer you go without firing it, to a maximum of 5 stacks. Firing Dragon's Breath then empties this counter, transferring all fuel to the rocket. So I'm guessing if you put it in perspective while using the weapon, right, you have a little bar. The longer you go without using it, you're going to fill up that fuel bar, right? How many containers or how much fuel you put into the rocket. And after you shoot, if you don't shoot it for a pretty long, extensive time, you shoot it and it's just gonna burn everywhere. It's gonna have a bigger effect, I would guess. Um, Rockets that immerse themselves into struck targets, causing scorch damage and periodically ejecting incendiary fuel into pools around the target, inflict scorch damage to anyone staying in them. The more fuel the rocket is fired with, the longer it lasts before detonating and the more fire spreads. That's quite interesting. Now we know that the rocket does it's like a lasting impression type effect here, and then it also spreads more fire. Intrinsic high octane. With this intrinsic, nearby ignitions instantly refill your dragon's breath with 2 fuel. Plus, when its fuel refills, it reloads itself. Interesting. Once you've got this thing in the hand, or in hand, make sure to pay a visit to the gunsmith in the tower so you can get the catalyst. Pyromancer? Okay, interesting. This catalyst passively replenishes your Dragon's Breath fuel faster, eliminating combats with this weapon causes them to spawn fire sprites too. That's quite interesting. If you guys don't know what fire sprites are, if you've been living under a rock, fire sprites is the elemental little thing that Solar makes across all the characters, right? Your Titan, Warlock, or Hunter. When you get a Solar kill with Sunshot, also makes them, by the way. You have to go based off your aspects to create them. This actually, you can heal yourself. Gives you a bunch of stuff. All right. Season of the Wish economy and rewards tuning preview. It feels like a good moment to start talking about some of the economy and reward changes with the Season of the Wish. The Destiny 2 economy team has some news shared regarding the Lost Sector and end of match rewards in particular. It's quite interesting. Because I don't know why they would throw. I mean, unless they're talking about rewards they would get after you complete a lost sector and stuff like that. Before we jump into new stuff, here's some stuff. Here's the enhanced updates that will be arriving. Season of the Wish in a few more weeks. A recap previously announced changes. Okay, this was just saying about the legendary shards and all the economy with that. New rewards for lost sectors. All right, weapons will drop at these rates, assuming the guardian is thorough enough to leave no champion standing. So okay, I know I skipped this part. Starting with the new season, which introducing the rewards completing the last row without assisting a comfort of a stalwart fire team, while gunsmith engrams to reward as difficulty lost sectors. Okay, there's a new one. Gunsmith engrams will be awarded to you when you complete lost sectors in any difficulty. Select foundering weapons will also drop legendary and master completions. I see the weapons will drop at a rate assuming legend 70%, master 100%. That's alright. The completions of master difficulty will also have an advantage of weapon dropping with an additional perk. That's interesting. This is depending on what guns are gonna fall under the foundries and stuff like that. This could be a pretty good solid farm. If you really think about it. The weapons available from the lost sectors are grounded into several smaller pools. Oh, so these are the weapons, right? More visible, and they'll rotate after each daily reset. I'm sorry, there. So these are the 4 days in the cycle. It's a 4 day cycle, and it repeats constantly. And these are the weapons that will drop. I don't see anything good here unless I've been living under a rock recently, and one of these guns is actually absolutely cracked. So we'll see. That's that. More ritual engrams are incoming. Next, blah, 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 blah. Ritual engrams. I don't even know what they mean by ritual engrams. I don't know if they're talking about new ritual weapon, one. Ritual pool weapons. Legacy weapons? Wait. Let's read it. Let's just read it. The update to share about the post activity ritual weapons. You get. Oh, okay. That's what I mean by ritual. Okay, I got it. So those are the changes if you're concerned about it, right? Ritual weapons is only going to be one more, zero glimmer, and then send a ritual weapons pool, how many, armor, legacy weapons, and how much they're going to cost. Recognizing veteran service, Jump Master emote. Oh, this was the little celebration that they had for what is it called, Veterans Day. Iron Banner last call. Um, I really don't think anyone cares about Iron Banner at this stage in time. I mean, what is there to it? Playful Prime Gaming drops. If you have Prime Gaming, these are the drops that are coming out. If you're concerned about that. Oh, here it is. I missed it. Year 6 dungeon dates. In that new dungeon, we see on the horizon. Yeah, it is. Our new dungeon for year 6 is scheduled to go live 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday, December 1st. What? I thought it was December the 8th, bro. It's literally the week of the what is it called? The deal what's it called, not DLC, goddamn it. The season release. I thought it was gonna be the following Friday. Like it's always been, I think. Well, it comes right on the first. That's a new one for me. Guardians will be able to jump and start collecting the epic loot. I know somewhere out there, as soon as the season is gonna drop, there's gonna be a crap ton of leaks and stuff like that that I myself want to look at, so I know what stuff is to encounter. But all in all, thank you guys for watching. We read through the top today. If you guys really enjoyed, please comment down. Anything you want to say to me. Please sub, like the video. Do whatever you want. You can just tap out the video without doing anything. I don't care. But I really appreciate it if you stayed till this what is it called here to the end. You're a real one. Again, we're streaming over on Twitch with the live audience. It's kind of dead right now, but I would greatly appreciate if you pull up. But yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this was this week's TWAB, which was kind of great. I did like the Return of the Dragon's Breath early this time. But yeah, other than that, thank you for coming by. See you next time.